Hello guys, today I'm gonna show you how to analyze a Kagero deck. This is my Kagero deck which focuses mostly on the overloads. This is my starter, Red Pulse Draco Kit. Its power is 4000 and its skill is that it counterblast 1 and calling it to the soul it can search for 5 cards, 5 top of the cards and look for a grade 3 to keep it in the hand. This card this card is a grade 0 with 5000 power. Its skill is that it can counterblast 1 and retire 2 of your own rearguards to search for Dragonic Overlord at the end. This can be pretty helpful for Dragonic Overlord's Persona Blast, as it's restricted that you can keep only 2 of them in your deck, 2 of Dragonic Overlord at the ends. You four heal triggers is obvious, and for me I think stand triggers are very good, so I keep 6 of them. 6 of these stand triggers, and next 6 of the critical triggers. So this will help you boost. This unit name is Heat Nail Salamander. It's 6000 grade 1 and its skill is that when this unit boosts an attack which hits it, this card moves back into the deck and you can retire an opponent's grade 1 unit. I suppose I can keep 2 of them in my deck. This card, it's called the Flame of Promise, Airmo. Its skill is that when it is boosting a card with overload in its name, you could Soul Blast 1 to give the overlord a plus 6000 power. It's pretty helpful, although the power of this card is only 4000. It can help you to improve and give you high power attacks. This is similar to Flame of Promise Airmo, and I suppose I can keep 2 of them in my deck. Lizard Soldier Ayupa. If your opponent has 2 or less rearguards, plus 4000. So both Lizard Soldier Ayupa and Flame of Promise Airmo total up the power to 10,000 boost. It's a pretty good card for boosts. And you could keep 4 bars, 8000 grade 1s to keep a persistent boost. This is Demonic Dragon Mage, Kimnara. It's pretty good skill called Counterblast 1. Calling it to the soul I could retire an opponent's grade 1 unit. Demonic Dragon Madonna, Choka. This card is helpful as whenever the rearguard goes in drop zone, it gains an additional plus 3000 power, and Kagero mainly focuses on making rearguards moving into the drop zone. It's pretty good. You could keep 1 of them. I have only 1 nullify with me right now, but the ideal number of nullify could be 2. So 2 nullifies will pretty help you to nullify those strong attacks and prevent you from damages. These are 2 Burning Horn Dragons you can keep in your deck. 2 Burning Horn Dragons. Its skill activates when the Vanguard has Overlord in its name. It gains an additional plus 3000 power. Berserk Dragon. It's just like similar to Blast Blade, but just Counterblast 2 and you could retire grade 2 or less. It's pretty good and help you remove rearguards of the opponent, so I keep 3 of them in my deck. Velocity Dragon. Help you to flip over damages, as a lot of skills require counterblast, so Velocity Dragons help remove counterblast, help flip over damages. Their skill is that whenever the attack to the Vanguard hits, you could flip up 1 damage that is counterblasted in the damage zone. And for grade 2 10,000, you could keep 2 Nehalams, which have no skill, just a grade 2 10,000s, while 2 Prowling Dragon Strikings. They are pretty good, but they have some restricted ability that they cannot attack in the Vanguard. They cannot attack in the Vanguard, and if there is no boosting unit, then this unit gains additional plus 5000 power. You could just call it like a mini grade 2 break ride. When a Kagero rides over this unit, it gains an additional plus 5000 plus some critical. It's also pretty good. I keep 2 of them in my deck. And now Seal Dragon Blockage. This could help you to remove prevent all of your opponent's intercepts. it would be just like all the special intercepts and your good intercepts that your opponent has will be go to waste. When this unit the vanguard circle, your opponent units can't intercept. So two of them would be a good one. And Dragonic Lawkeeper. It is a limit break skill, counterblasting one and you could bind all of your opponent cards. And you could bind all of your opponent cards. All of your opponent cards. And its additional skill is that when this unit has two or less when the opponent has two or less rear guard, it gains plus 3000. And after binding all those cards, the opponent can call back 4 cards back into the game. So if your opponent has 5 rear guards, he has to retire 1 as he can bring only 4 back to the game. This card has a very special combo with Lizard Soldier Ayupa when it's boosting the Vanguard. So if both of them have 2 or less rear guards, then the total attack power will be 23,000, which will be really effective for you and help to give damages to the opponent team. Next, you could keep 3 Dragonic Overloads. Three Dragonic Overloads. Its skill is that it's Counterblast 3, and when the attack through the rear guard hits, it gains when the Counterblast 3 and this unit gets power plus 5000, and when the attack through the rear guard hits, the overload can stand back up. And if the attack to the second rear guard again hits, it can stand back up again and again once more and attack the vanguard for the final attack. It's a pretty good skill as it gives you a 3 trigger checks, as it cannot give 2, as the 2 trigger checks don't work when it attacks the rear guard. And when we activate the skill you can only do 1 trigger check. And then 2 Dragonic Overload the ends. This is a cross ride over Dragonic Overload. Its skill is that counterblasting 2 cards, I can throw 1 Dragonic Overload the end and you can stand up the vanguard. So this would be very helpful as you can gain like just 4 cards in your hand through trigger checks. With this, there's also that Doombringer Griffin, which can also Doombringer Griffin grade 0 Doombringer Griffin, which helps you to call Dragonic Overload the end. It helps you to Persona Blast. You can't keep 4 Dragonic Overload the ends as it is restricted. Thanks for watching.